And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
So I have a question for you, my friend. What matters most to you? Stop, think about it for a moment. What matters most to you? And if it didn't come to you right away, that's all right. Give yourself a moment to think about it, because every person is different in what matters most to them. But actually, when you really boil it down, you think about this. You heard this before, when you pass away in this lifetime, you can't take it with you, right? So what do you take with you? What do you take with you? Well, you take away your memories. And what are your memories? Well, your memories are also what you leave behind. Well, there's one common factor in that whole situation. Those memories are tied to experiences with people. So think about that for a moment. Think about your experiences with people. And hopefully you can think about the good experiences and not the negative ones. And interestingly enough, my good buddy Troy Keim reached out on, of course, the page there. And I appreciate it, Troy. Thanks for listening in, as always, my friend. And he asked, what are the things you should focus on in life when it's time to write a new chapter? And a new chapter in our life, and we go through these different chapters in our life, as Troy's mentioned here. And it reminds me to go back to when it's all said and done, begin with the end in mind, right? That's what Dale Carnegie always said. And you start with the end in mind, you start to think about what's bringing you happiness in life. It's those relationships you have with other people. It truly is. It's the situation where you feel the love and you feel part of something and with somebody, and you truly feel that. And it's what fills the cup as a human being, because we are a social creature, as we know. And as Dale Carnegie said, we are creatures of emotion, and we utilize logic to support the emotion that we choose to feel in that moment. And with that being said, when Troy's asking about the next chapter in life, my thoughts immediately went to the famous quote that always sticks in my mind, is to remind yourself that the value of one's life can be summed up by the value of the relationships in it. So when you really look at your life in totality and what's the meaning of your life and what have you done with it? Well, just ask the people around you, right? Ask the people, and you've seen this play out in Hollywood and everywhere else, and I've talked about it before, A Wonderful Life. But the point being is, right now, if you're writing the next chapter, like what Troy's talking about, the next chapter should be focused on your relationships with people. And at this point, if you have an option to define that next chapter, you should ask yourself, how can I put myself in a position where I'm around people that I enjoy being around, that bring out the best in me, so we can live a better life? And so as you think about that next chapter in your life, you're asking yourself, well, where could I go and how could I spend my time, and who would I spend my time with that would bring out the best in me? So it's great when you get to a point in life where you realize this and see this, and the sooner you can realize it in life, the more fortunate you're going to be, because happiness is one's perception. The reality of happiness, and I've shared with you on the show before in Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, that happiness is a state of mind. It's not a place, it's not a destination, it's not a location. It is a state of mind. How happy do you choose to be at any given time? And can you take control over that? Well, the best way to influence that, if you're struggling with it, is to surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you. So how do you find those people? Well, you go out and you look for people that are making a difference, that find joy in things in life, no matter what it may be, and they find the good stuff in life. And then what you do is you share with them, how you enjoy what they enjoy. And upon my travels, I always ask people, what is it that you like best about where you live? And then people will share with you, well, I like this or I like that. And you can see people, and you've done this yourself. They light up in your presence. It's like somebody turned on the light and boom, here they are sharing about stuff that they enjoy and things that they've experienced. As you just ask these simple, open-ended questions, and you'll watch them just share with you all of the things they enjoy. Now ask yourself, are you having those conversations with people? Are you looking for those things? So as you write that next chapter in life, and again, Troy, thanks for asking the question, make sure that next chapter is surrounding yourself with people that bring out the best in you. Because as I said before, The value of one's life can be summed up by the value of the relationships in it. So go out there, foster relationships that make you feel better about who you are. Your life will be happier, you'll be more fulfilled, and you won't be questioning what you're going to be doing next because you're living it to the fullest. You got this. Now go make it happen.